What's going on, guys? Steve Pulaski, and welcome back to another episode of Steve Pulaski Tries It, a show dedicated to the analysis and appreciation of the products we know, love, and consume. So here we go. Today we're going to be tackling Shasta Cola, and I got a couple of interesting notes about Shasta Cola as well as how I encountered the product. First off, I went to Menards a couple days ago. I normally don't go there. It's a little far out of my way, but I had to go there to pick up a couple things just for around the house. And I didn't know that Menards, and this is because I don't go there that often. I usually go to Home Depot, which is closer, but Menards has a better selection, in my opinion. Menards turned into like a Walmart kind of a thing in a way. I mean, it's got a lot of like, hardware supplies. It always has. But then, like, right in the middle, you can get a bunch of frozen foods. You can get a bunch of sodas, drinks, candy, regular food, perishables. I was stunned. I didn't know that there was like a Walmart spliced in the middle of a Menards. I didn't have any idea. Mainly because I'm so used to, like, the Mod Pa hardware stores that, exist around town, not necessarily Menards. But I guess, all these places now, all these grocery stores and all these big places are starting to become anything and everything. You know what I mean? Just to keep keep customers as their one-stop shop. But anyway, though, I saw they had several 12-pack cans of different kinds of Shasta soda. And it was interesting to me because I never saw real Shasta anywhere. I mean, I see it occasionally at Jewel Osco, living in Chicago, but not often I see it. I usually see Faygo, which is another company that is kind of like the Shasta, which I'll get in a minute. But Shasta basically started all the way back in 1889 when a group of businessmen formed a health and spa and resort. And they created their own brand of carbonated water, okay? Carbonated mineral spring water, which I believe came from Mount Shasta in the springs of Mount Shasta, okay? So they sold their carbonated water. It was a huge success. Then they developed, then a new management was brought in. They started developing soda, okay? And then in 1960, they were acquired by the company Consolidated Foods Incorporated, which is now Sara Lee. And then in 1985, they were acquired by the National Beverage Board, I believe. That's what their name. The National Beverage Board, who also makes the Faygo soda, which I was just talking about a minute ago. But anyway, though, as far as Shasta goes, though, Shasta has numerous different flavors, okay? What it is, it's basically an economy brand soda, okay? They have a lot of flavors. They're usually very blandly named or just very directly named. There's grape, lemon, lime, ginger ale. They don't have any cute names to it. They're just basically telling you what you get, okay? So we got Shasta Cola here. This is their main line, just their main line of cola. So we're going to give that a try today. I bought a couple other ones in addition because I found these single cans. I didn't buy them at Menards. I bought them at this other grocery store the next day. I saw them and I was really surprised because I wanted to get like a 6-pack or something. I didn't want to buy a 12-pack even though it was cheap. But I found single cans for 39 cents. So let's get to the nutrition facts right briefly. One can gives you 130 calories, 40 milligrams of sodium, 33 grams of total carbohydrates, and 33 grams of sugar, okay? So I don't have the comparison to Coke and Pepsi, but I do think it is a little bit less. Pour it into the cheapest Regal glass, keep it classy. I think it's less than both Coke and Pepsi, because I believe Coke has about 43 grams or something like that. I know Pepsi's got about high 40s, and I know RC's got it in the 50s, I believe. So anyway, though, I'm going to start after writing those down just so I can keep track if I keep reviewing soda. But anyway, though, Shasta Cola, let's go with the smell test. Well, first, if you want to go for the appearance, jet black. Lighter, maybe a little bit lighter brown when you hold it up to the light. But mainly jet black. Looks like a cola. Smells like a cola. That very archetypal cola smell. You can't really explain it, but you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, it smells like a cola. It smells like soda. It almost smells a little bit like Diet Coke, to be honest with you. It smells fairly mild, actually, for a Coke. It doesn't have that very blunt smell of Coke and everything. But it smells like a cola. Very inoffensive. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Alright, for starters, it's an okay drink. I mean, as somebody who's very much used to RC, that's what I drink pretty much on a daily basis. RC is my favorite, and Pepsi is my next go-to. I don't have a problem with Coke, I just prefer the other two. But with this, though, it's very bland, and it doesn't have much of a taste to it, okay? It's a very mild cola, even though it's not a diet brand. I believe Shasta makes a diet brand. They have tons of flavors. You can check out on their website, shastapop.com. I know they have different types of flavors, so I wouldn't doubt there's a diet version of this. But the downside, though, is there's just not a whole ton of flavor. And I guess when you're buying a value brand drink, you're really not expecting a whole ton of flavor. Me, I kind of wish it'd have a little bit more, a little bit more of a trait to it. Because RC's little trait is that it's sweeter. Coke is a bit spicier, where Pepsi is a little bit, I guess you would say sweeter too, but not really. Pepsi doesn't have the spice that Coke has. Pepsi is a bit more of a mild to moderate taste. All those three big sodas right there that I just named off have their own trait. Shasta's drink is a bit more watery, and you can still get nice taste. There's a lot of sugar. You can still get that kind of refreshing taste to it, but personally, though, it's very mild and does have a little mouthfeel, kind of like water. Give me one more try. I'll give him one more chance. Yeah, but it's a very mild soda, okay? Out of 4 stars, I'm going to have to give it 2.5 out of 4. Not a great kind of beverage, but you know what? It's cheap. It was, I believe, at Menards, $3.98 for a 12-pack. And it comes in like the beer can 12-pack, not the very long, tube-like 12-pack that Coke and Pepsi come in. It comes in more of like, like a fridge pack for like Miller Lite or whatever. But, no, it's decent. That's why I'm glad I didn't buy 12 sodas, though, because I know if I did buy 12 of these, it would take me a while to get through. But anyway, though, guys, I appreciate you I appreciate your viewership. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a couple other different Shasta drinks that I bought just for the hell of it that I give a try. I kind of wish I would have bought more because I wouldn't mind doing the whole line, but, whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. I bought 3, including this one, so I'll try and get to those as soon as possible. I also got a couple new of your guys' favorite Arizona drinks that I can't wait to try on camera. And yeah, for the rest of, for the rest of August or September, you're going to be pretty stacked with Tries It, I can presume. So thank you guys for watching. Sub if you haven't. I'll talk to you later. Bye.